Hi, everyone. My name's Ryan. I am the lecturer for games design at Cornwall College St. Austell. If any of you have heard of Cornwall College St. Austell, we're currently having a massive new build at the minute, which is very exciting, so look out for that. We're opening soon, again. We have a little showcase here for you today of some of our student games that they've been producing over the past few months. And I'm going to get a few of them who are quite scared, so please be nice to them. And we'll get a few of them to come up and do a live play of some of their games and talk about their experience making the games at the college. And if anyone is interested in studying with us at St. Austell, there are some of my other students wandering around with some prospectuses, so please feel free to... My colleague James over here, he's got some as well. Feel free to grab some. And if anyone wants to actually come and play the games themselves, we are around the back where all the food is currently. Keep going through there. We're at the back there. We also have a student-made board game as well called, from Chaos Gate, all set up there ready to go. So if anyone wants to come and play some games of that, we're all round there. I think we're going to get started. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. So if you haven't been up there already, this is our little game launcher. It's a fun little interactive adventure that you can go on. You play as this little red space dude. Oh, and he's very, very slow. Hang on a second, let me just turn that up. Let's go ping into space, there we go. Little spaceman going up into space. Okay, so I'm going to pick at random a student's game to play, and they're going to come up and they're going to tell you a little bit about it. Who do I pick on first? All right then, let's go with Logan. Here we go, Logan, come on up. So, Logan, tell us a little bit about your game.
It's a game.
It's a game, there you go, guys. We make games at St. Austell.
A little bit of context behind it is from the original proposed game idea, it has evolved drastically to a completely different genre. So, and as it all is due to timing.
So, for a little bit more context here, this project was started back in February and was completed. When was it you sent me this build? Late last night? I'm joking. Logan actually got it into me earlier this week. But yeah, so this project has been the culmination of about 3 months worth of work. So here we go.
I'll be blue for this time. So, originally, it was meant to be a fighting game, my take on a Souls-like, but due to time restrictions, I've had to change up the actual game itself to be a more parkour, but a fair but challenging parkour game. I think this has actually helped me quite a lot because this has actually caused me to add more stuff to my game, but especially due to how much stuff I would have needed to have done if I had done it earlier. But I'll try not to lose.
Now here's the challenging part. Not many of us have actually managed to get past this section without cheating the game. I've been assured it is doable. I myself have not done it.
Should I lose?
Do you want to lose?
Should I lose to show that it is a little bit...
I think you should prove it's winnable. Uh-oh. Do you really want to show people how to break your game? I guess so. And there we go. That's Logan's game. So Logan, what was some of the original inspiration behind your project?
I took a lot of inspiration from the original Dark Souls, which is where the Souls like came from, but it doesn't really show it in this final build. It's more so changed to be like a kind of platformer, but a 3D version, sort of like Mario. But that is where it's gone.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Logan. If you wouldn't mind quitting out, and then I'll let you pick the next victim to come up on stage. Are we going with Doms? Oh, come on up, Dom. Okay, so this is Dom. Dom's is a little bit different from everybody else's because all of the other games were made using the Unity game engine. Dom has decided to go with Unreal Engine 5, which is a very much more powerful, beefier engine and a lot more difficult for beginners to work with. So well done on that one, Dom. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the game itself?
So the game is basically just a walking sim, but I mainly prioritize on making the 3D models and the shading and textures for it. So the game is basically pretty simple. It's mainly just models and the textures for the game.
Awesome. So why particularly did you want to focus on the art side of things?
I just find it more interesting rather than coding and animation.
Cool. So is this something as a career you might want to go into? What kind of role could you take into it with this?
Probably environment artist or making assets for the game.
Awesome, thank you. So a lot of the skills that we teach here on the games course are not just skills that can be used in games design. Okay, it's not a narrow field of employment. These skills can be taken onto product design, systems programming, back-end website monitoring, things like that. All of these skills are multidisciplinary. Okay, and Dom's particular field can go into VFX for TV and film. He can obviously work in games design. He can go into product design and product rendering, among a whole host of other potential avenues for employment. Just off the top of my head, though, there were a few. So, Dom, what was the inspiration behind your game?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. And who is it you're cosplaying as today?
Levi.
Levi from Attack on Titan. There we go, guys. I think someone likes Attack on Titan, don't you? Okay. Awesome, there we go.
So looking here then, we have Cornwall College. There's a right motley crew in here this morning. Wow. They've gone really quiet. Isn't it amazing? You bring in a microphone and a camera, everyone goes really quiet. I'm going to struggle to find someone to speak to in here, I think, this morning. No? Okay, might put a hand up. There you go. Well, there you go. So are you to do with the college?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your role here today?
We're here to show off what our skills and get feedback on what we've created and display the college and it's what they provide. They show like this board game you see before you. We worked in conjunction with Chaos Gate, which is a LARPing community, and they came to the Cornwall College and asked us to make an updated board game based on the most current law. And as you can see, we've made a new custom Chaos Gate figure, which is based on the updated thing. We've added the law, we've added art, we've added their own custom races and whatnot into the law and the guidebooks, as well as detailed things to help make it possibly attract more people for them and grow our skills.
Excellent. Well, I think we'll see you guys up on stage a bit later on. I think you're doing a bit of workshop up there, so we'll leave you to it. We'll let you get back to make some noise in here. They're in the kitchen, you see. They're in the best place to be. They've got a kettle and all sorts. We'll take a walk through to the hall. Thank you for that. We'll catch you a bit later.
Okay, now I'm aware that we've been up on the stage for a little bit now, rambling a little bit too much. So we're going to showcase one more project that unfortunately isn't playable today, but will be playable very, very soon. Can you guys want to come up? So, a little bit of context behind this project. We managed to have a chat with some people lovely people at Children's. Try that one again. At the Children's Hospice Southwest, and they have a Summer of Games showcase event in which they play a series of games and try and raise money for their hospice care. And one of the projects that came about from that little chat that we had was to have their own custom Fortnite map that is just for them to showcase and play on. And these three students here are part of that team who have been making this project. So we're going to showcase the trailer. The game's not currently available, but will be available in the next few weeks. So if you'd like to play Fortnite and you want to give this game a try, then keep an eye out for it. But I'll let you guys take it away. Do you want to press play on that one? There's no audio, I'm afraid. I'll stand over here and go. I'll stop that. There we go. Okay. Would you guys actually like to talk about your game while the trailer is being played? Yeah.
So, as already stated, this game was made in Unreal Engine for Fortnite. And what you might also be able to tell about the trailer, it's not very good, so I do apologise for that much. Main reason why is didn't have a lot of time, and my main job is actually mechanics and a lot of the back end for this game. So I'll talk a bit about it so I can actually get on about to what I do. So the general idea for this game is you've got two teams, the heroes and the raiders, and there's 5 different raiders teams. The heroes are a team of 4, same with raiders, and the heroes are significantly more powerful, and they have 4 different classes to choose from, each of them with their own unique abilities and items. All of the stuff is using most of the default Fortnite stuff. We've mainly just adjusted stats, damage, and other things to be able to make it more adjustable and more fun for this time of game. And the main job of our heroes is to be able to kill the raiders and protect the airship, what the game takes place upon. And with the raiders, they have to go around the ship, try and effectively raid it. They do objectives, loot some guns, and try and end up trying to kill the heroes ultimately. There's a score-based system, which is the main way you win the game, doing certain objectives or other tasks within the ship, either killing other raiders or the heroes, cause you to gain score and will then allow you to win. What I ended up working on was the team selection, where how I've done it is it's a lot like with Roblox games, how you can walk into a barrier and then you're kind of stuck behind that and then the timer starts counting down and a certain amount of players can go in each of them and the game starts upon that. Within this engine, it was fairly difficult to do, but I was managing to make it work. And I think how everything turned out was pretty well.
I was in charge of research and marketing, but I also got put onto the team that went on to the art direction. So I helped with getting as many of our own textures that we went out and found and created, and so we could put them in the game to make it as unique as possible for the player base. I also helped with finding things from like other airships throughout history and in other video games and arenas in order to create the airship that we have. Just gonna.
Hello. I was in charge of the audio and a decent chunk of some of the blog, like pitch work and stuff. One of our other members of the team, he was in charge of level design and the front end development of most of it. So most of the level design you see was actually created by one of our other team members. He did all the design, I guess.
So, as already stated, this game will be live streamed, and we're hoping the game will end up well and everyone will enjoy it.
It will most probably be released about June the 15th. So, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, guys. As stated, this game will be available to fully play at some point around June, in line with Children's Hospices Southwest's Summer of Games showcase, in which they, like I said, they do charity live streams playing games with a bunch of different streamers to try and raise money for the hospice. So if you're interested, feel free to check them out. If you're able to, obviously donate. It always goes to a good cause. And if you want to play, if you enjoy Fortnite and you want to have a slightly different experience from the normal Fortnite games, keep an eye out for this one. You should be able to play it hopefully very, very soon. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps up our showcase, unless any other of my students want to suddenly jump up, take the mic and rock it for a minute. Anyone? No? All right, cool. Well, thank you very, very much for your time. As I've said all the way throughout, if you want to come and see and play all of these games for yourselves and more, because there's always more, we are located at the back. Please feel free to come and have a play of some of our games. And if you are interested in studying with us at Cornwall College St. Austell, we have some of my other students just here handing out prospectuses. And you can also find plenty of information on our website as well. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your day.